It dawned on me quite slowly that I was losing my hearing a bit. A few things alerted me to it. For example, in the morning, if I was listening to the radio when I woke up, I couldn't hear very clearly on one side. I'd have to turn over to hear a good interview. We've got a very big, noisy kitchen, and I was forever asking people to repeat themselves. And the family were always saying, "You never listen, I've told you this." And I was starting to think, I might have a problem here. What really triggered me to do something about it were a number of instances. There was the growing awareness that I was losing my hearing a bit in one ear, but then one experience in particular where I was having lunch in a noisy restaurant and I couldn't hear the person on my left. I had to keep asking her to repeat herself, and in the end I thought, I can't ask her again, and I was just nodding and pretending I'd heard what she said, which from the look on her face I clearly hadn't, and it wasn't supposed to be a nod as an answer. Okay, what drew me to Hidden Hearing was that they were actually offering a free hearing test, and I thought, I'll pop in. Might find out there's nothing wrong, but probably will find out there is, and I did. My left ear failed the initial test, and then from there I was referred to one of Hidden Hearing's audiologists, and luckily there was one in the town where I live. As a journalist, I'd become aware over the last few years that now hearing aids aren't these big monstrosities that we associate with very old people. I knew that you could get some that were completely invisible, and I went for one that is really incredibly discreet, I think. Instead of actually trying to hide it from friends, I've been pointing it out and saying, "Can you see this?" And they're going, What? Have you had a new piercing?" The biggest difference it's made to my life is that I can go to busy places and not worry about not hearing the person I'm supposed to be talking to because of the background noise. And what I'd really say about my kind of hearing loss, it's very subtle, but the first time you ever need glasses for reading, suddenly the print jumps off the page where it's been looking quite faded. That is the subtle difference I've experienced with my hearing. Everything's much sharper.
Well, you've heard how Karen overcame her hearing loss. A free hearing test from Hidden Hearing could help you switch life on again too.